Turn up. Let's go.
We look forward to a great 3 days of college volleyball. And now let's get right to business and introduce both teams. First, the non-starters for the Sonoma State Seawolves, as announced by 20th year head coach Bear Drossel. Number 1, Haley Schooner. Number 5, Megan Chartier. Number 7, Dylan Copeland. Number 8, Emily Hernandez. Number 10, Brianna Slokin. Number 12, Alexandra Johnson. Number 13, Jessie Hawes. Number 19, McKenna Brewer. Number 21, Ariana Rogers. Number 22, Brooklyn Jackson. And number 24, Angel Gamboa. And now the starters for the Seawolves. The libero, number 2, Riley Bama. Number 5, Megan Trottier. Correction, number 4, Emily Eaton. Number 6, an outside hitter, Kiana Richardson. Number 11, an outside hitter, Jaden Chris. The setter, number 16, Jennifer Truckman. An outside hitter, number 17, Amy Truckman. And the middle, number 18, Leilani Holman. Assistant coaches for the Seawolves are Michaela Evan and Allie Beal. And the home team on the scoreboard for today's first match. Let's meet the non-starters for MSU Denver, led by head coach Jen Lynn. Number 4, Amela Churchy. Number 5, Delaney Eckert. Number 8, Haley White. Number 9, Trinity Weidinger. Number 10, Jolie Sadler. Number 11, Peyton Rexett. Number 13, Briar Zemer. Number 14, Maddie Williams. Number 15, Abby McCrimmon. Number 17, Alexis Benda. Number 18, Riley Anderson. And number 19, Abby Breeding. And now the starters for MSU Denver. An outside hitter, number 1, Kaylee Dorsatino. An outside hitter, number 2, Aveline Lai. The middle blocker, number 3, Ember Canty. The libero, number 6, Ashlyn Chanchuli. The setter, number 7, Jessa Meganhart. A middle blocker, number 12, Michaela McClinton. And an outside hitter, number 16, Riley Blackey. The Roadrunners are assisted by Amy Watanabe and Max Deming. Welcome to Carver Gym and the WECU Court. Now let's play some volleyball. First though, the national anthem. This will be the only time that we play it for this tournament today, and we'll play it once each day.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 2021 Western Washington University Invitational here at WECU Court on the campus of Western Washington University. I'm Sean Church providing play-by-play, my partner Ben Bagley providing color commentary. This is the first match of the season for any of these teams here at WECU Court. We have Metro State Denver going up against Sonoma State volleyball squad. And we're getting ready to start here. Ben, exciting start here. First time Western has hosted an invitational since 2007. They're getting ready to go here.
And some great teams in this invitational. Western Washington, of course, the host team, comes in ranked number 14 in the country. The team in the red on your screen right now, MSU Denver, is currently ranked 11th. Sonoma State has been a good program for a while. We have Chaminade here. We have GNAC rival Central Washington. We have 5 teams looking to compete. It is going to be an awesome way to kick off this season here at Carver this season.
And we're getting ready for the first serve here in just a few moments. Getting the right volleyball, making sure it can bounce correctly. And it looks like Metro State Denver is going to serve to start this match.
Some COVID protocols in effect, of course. All of the coaching staff and table crew here are masked. We have fans in attendance for the first time, and I don't even know how long. You notice the players are not masked, a difference from last year, and the first point is in.
And Sonoma State on the board here to start. They're up 1-0, and they will serve.
Kill by Emily Eaton, excuse me.
And this is our first match as well, so we're just trying to get into the swing of things. Go ahead, Ben.
I was going to Emily Eaton with the first kill there.
There we go. And Jaden Chris with the serve for Sonoma State. And on the attack, good rally to start. 50-50 ball and a little bit of miscommunication, but MSU Denver will take it. We are tied here at 1.
MSU Denver with their first point of the season. The kill was by Ashlyn Canchuli.
Now serving for MSU Denver, Jennifer Treffin. She is a junior from Thousand Oaks, California. And Sonoma State on the board again. They're up 2-1, and they will serve.
Amy Treffin there with the kill. She's starting with her sister, Jennifer Treffin, both out of Thousand Oaks, California.
And my mistake on the serve by MSU Denver. That was actually Jessa Meganhart. And good work by Ben Bagley here, my color commentary, to correct me on that mistake, and it looks like that's going to be a net error. And so that's going to be a point. Sonoma State up 3-1. Actually, check that. There we go. Net error on Sonoma State, so Metro State will serve right here. And MSU Denver with the point. They're up 3-2, and they will serve. That was Ember Canty with the kill, and serving is Michaela McClinton for MSU Denver.
Great kill on that last one by Ember Canty. Last season, she had 86 kills. She averaged 1.5 per match.
And a service error by McClinton, so a point for Sonoma State. We are tied here at 3 early on in the first set.
So Sonoma State here, as we enter a 3-3 game, they did not play last year due to COVID protocols. The last time we saw them take the court was in 2019. They finished 18-10 that year and second place in the CCAA.
And that is an ace by Sonoma State. Sonoma State up 4-3 here.
Looks like that ace was by Kaylee Corsentino.
And another serve at hand here on the attack. Good defense by Sonoma State on the MSU Denver attack, but that one, the attack air goes into the net, so Metro State with another point. We are tied here at 4.
Apologies on my end. I said Kaylee Corsentino had that ace. It was actually Brianna Slayton. Kaylee Corsentino plays for MSU Denver. I just got my teams mixed up there.
And serving for Metro State. And it looks like we got Amelia Corsia. And she also gets the dig on that one on the attack. 50-50 ball. And Metro State with the point. They're up 5-4 now.
And that kill was by Kaylee Corsentino. Nice job reading the 50-50 ball right over the net, planting it right back down to put the Roadrunners on top.
So Amelia Chershia is going to serve here. Again, my apologies for the pronunciations. On the attack, as that one goes wide. So Sonoma State with the point, and we are tied here at 5. So Ben, back and forth to start this tournament for Metro State Denver and Sonoma State.
Yeah, an attack error there by Kaylee Corsentino. Tried to push it across the court just a bit too long. Like the different looks that MSU Denver is rolling out right here, not every kill attempt is going in the same spot. They're really moving it around the court quite well.
Megan Trottier is going to serve here, and she puts it across. But on the attack, Metro State Denver with the point. They're up 6-5.
So Kaylee Corsentino once again, Amela Kershaw, it was Amela Kershaw, tried to block that one from going the same direction that Corsentino went the last time, cross court. The block was there, but it fell out of bounds.
And after the kill, she's going to serve. On the attack, gets another dig. Libero, a little out of system play here, and that one is dug out by Sonoma State, but that's a good hustle by Metro State, but that one goes wide. So Sonoma State will get the point, and we are tied here again at 6.
A great play by the libero for the Roadrunners. That's Ashlyn Chanchuli. She saved that one. However, the rest of the Roadrunners couldn't get it across in a orderly fashion.
Tiana Richardson with the serve. On the attack, a little bit of a miss-hit. As that one goes long on the attack here, they're asking for a potential deflection, but they're not going to get it. So Metro State with the point, they're up 7-6.
Both of these teams coming out aggressive. We've seen some pretty powerful kill attempts that have gone awry, but both teams starting off this 2021 season, they look to be slugging.
That one goes into the net. Metro State up 8-6.
MSU Denver now with their largest lead of the game. It is 2. The Roadrunners compete in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. Last year they went 15-2 and actually climbed to number 3 in the national rankings. They come into this season ranked number 11.
On the attack, as that attack goes into the net once more for Sonoma State. So Metro State on a 3-0 run. They're up 9-6.
Back-to-back attack errors by the Seawolves as well. You've got to give MSU Denver at least a slight edge on paper in terms of being the favorite. In order to beat a favorite, you don't want to have attack errors.
And a cross-court set. And it looks like they're going to get Metro State for touching the net. That was Michaela McClinton, the sophomore from Raytown. Looks like Missouri.
I think that might have actually been a two-touch by Michaela McClinton, a block error.
And a great serve as that one dies right into no man's land in the middle of the court. So Sonoma State strikes back with 2 straight points. They're now down by 1.
Jennifer Treffin getting that kill. We'll have more on her later, one of the best returning players on the Sonoma State Seawolves team.
That one almost goes long, but on the attack. And Metro State goes for the kill. They get, and it looks like actually that one went, I believe went wide, or if it touched the net. Either way, Sonoma State with another point. They're on their own 3-0 run. Officially
An attack error by Alexis Benda there.
50-50 ball. And Emily Eaton for Sonoma State puts it away. Emily Eaton, the redshirt senior.
Last time we saw MSU Denver capitalize on the 50-50. This time Sonoma State getting in on the action.
And it looks like McClinton. And we'll see what happened here, what the official call was. And it looks like McClinton on the attack had it deflected, went out of bounds. So MSU Denver with the point, stopping a 4-0 run by Sonoma State, and they're going to serve. Jessa Meganhard, the left-handed serve, knuckles it over. That's a good block by MSU Denver on the defensive end. Cross court. 2 straight points by MSU Denver. They're now up 11-10.
That one was Riley Ladke, one of the most dominant players returning on this team. She had 181 kills last year, good for about 3.2 per set.
And another service ace. And I believe the score might be wrong here. It says it's 11-11, but I believe it's 12-10.
12-10 Roadrunners right now. This says so on your screen. It should be 12-10 soon.
And it's not 12-11. Yes, they got it corrected. Good work. Again, this is a very opening match for all of us here, trying to get out the kinks. And another point for MSU Denver. And after Sonoma State went on a 4-0 run to take the lead 10-9, MSU Denver has gone on their own 4-0 run, and they're going to serve once more.
That last kill was by Avonlea Lai.
That's good defense again by MSU Denver, but that's better defense by Sonoma State.
Amela Kershia there trying to get it to go over, but she was stuffed by a whole pack of Seawolves. This has been a great game through the first, 24 points, back and forth, couple of service aces, couple of blocks, couple of big kills. If this is anything to see what is to come this weekend, we have some great volleyball in store.
And a great job by MSU Denver. Again, that was Michaela McClinton, the sophomore. She puts it away. And MSU Denver up by 3.
McClinton was second on the team in blocks last season. Just about 1 block per set, playing the net there nicely for a kill.
Another good serve by MSU Denver. McClinton goes for the corner and she gets it. So Metro State up 15-1, and it looks like Sonoma State is going to call a timeout to talk things over, and we're going to take a quick break. MSU Denver up 15-11 over Sonoma State here in this first set. We're at the 2021 WWU Invitational. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the 2021 Western Washington University Invitational here at WECU Court on the campus of Western Washington. First match of the tournament, MSU Denver facing Sonoma State. MSU Denver up 15-11 here in the first set. This afternoon game, Sonoma State, after the timeout, bounces back with a point. They're now down by 3.
That point for the Seawolves snaps a 6-1 run by the MSU Denver Roadrunners.
It looks like Riley Bama is going to serve the libero. And Richardson again with a great attack, and she gets the kill. MSU Denver up 16-12.
That's Michaela McClinton for the Roadrunners. She has scored all of their last 3 points, kill, and a kill. Known more for her defense last year, but she is swinging so far in this first set.
And McClinton is going to serve once more. Or actually for the first time all match here, and she even has a great serve to go along with her great offense thus far. They're going to get MSU Denver with the double hit, so Sonoma State will get the point and they will serve.
Big opportunity here for the Seawolves, down 3. I always like to think of that 20-point mark as kind of whoever gets there first really has the edge going down the stretch. MSU Denver only 4 points away. Big point right here for the Seawolves, trying to get some momentum back and really battle here to avoid going down early in this match.
Rhina Slayton with the serve. It looks like that one goes long.
First service error for the Seawolves. They have 2 service aces. The Roadrunners have 1 of each.
Jershia served before this match. She serves again for Metro State, and it looks like Sonoma State bounces back. So they're down 3 now, and they're going to serve.
We've seen that a number of times from the Seawolves. Really, the Roadrunners are coming out playing with a lot of power, a lot of big kills, a lot of powerful blocks. The Seawolves are really kind of playing a finesse game. They're really kind of floating it over the net, trying to trick these Roadrunners in red. And the Seawolves serve with a 3-point deficit.
Megan Trottier with the service ace for Sonoma State, and they're now down 2, and she's going to serve again.
Make that 3 service aces now for Sonoma State. And here's that little run they wanted to go on. Here's 2 points in a row. They now trail by 2. Trying to cut this deficit to 1 in the opening set here of this first invitational at Western Washington University.
An unfortunate service error by Trottier as Metro State takes a 3-point lead. They're up 18-15, and they're going to serve.
Second service error of the set for the Seawolves.
Kaylee Corsentino is going to serve for Metro State on the attack, and that one is blocked back by Metro State. Corsentino is going to serve once more.
That was Jennifer Treffin coming in for it. Or excuse me, that was Kiana Richardson coming in by it. Blocked by Ember Canty.
And actually, they may have gotten a partial block by Alexis Benda, but we're not really sure on that one.
It was officially Canty and Benda on that last block.
And a point for Sonoma State.
That last kill for the Seawolves was by Jaden Christ.
And serving for Sonoma State is Kiana Richardson. And on the attack, great defense by Sonoma State. And that one goes long. On the attack by Emily Eaton for Sonoma State. So Metro State up 20-16. They're now 5 points away from taking this first set of this tournament.
Emily Eaton was trying to play that one deep, get it over the hands of those aggressive MSU Denver blockers, just long.
Ashlyn Chanchuli on the serve for MSU Denver, but on the attack, Sonoma State puts it away. Looks like that one is by Jessie Hobbs, the junior from Stockton, California. And now serving is Jennifer Treffin.
Hobbs grabbing her first kill of this tightly played first set.
Knuckles that over, you can see that from here, and that's good defense by Sonoma State as she looks like Sonoma State gets it through the blocks. Blocking attempts by Metro State. Again, that was Emily Eaton on the kill, and Sonoma State now down 2.
Emily Eaton now leading the team with 5 kills early on.
More great defense, and that's great job by Chanchuli. But that's better defense by Sonoma State. And MSU Denver, despite being up by 1 point, calls a timeout. And we're going to go to a break. Metro State up 20-19 over Sonoma State. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the 2021 WWU Invitational here at WECU Court on the campus of Western Washington University. First match of the day, and actually of the whole tournament here at starting at 12:30. We have Sonoma State serving against Metro State. Metro State up 20-19. Metro State just took a timeout to talk things over as Sonoma State has gone on a 3-0 run. And they're going to tie this thing up at 20. And Ben, we got a barn burner here in the first match of the tournament.
And that last time out, I was listening to head coach of the Roadrunners, Jenny Glenn. She was saying, guys, let's return these serves. Let's get a good first touch, set up our offense. They can't keep up with us. If we do, Sonoma State kept up pretty well on that one.
Jennifer Treffin is going to serve again for Sonoma State. Another knuckleball. Good placement by Metro State Denver, but better defense and a little bit of miscommunication by Sonoma State. And Metro State takes advantage of it. Alexis Benda with the kill. Metro State up 21-20.
Yeah, Alexis Benda taking the lead in dominant fashion there, spiking that straight down, no shot. Sonoma State was on a brief 5-3 run, but these teams have been battling. It's been mostly even throughout this entire first set. MSU D, 21-20.
Jessa Meganhart on the serve. She's the lefty serve. That's good defense by Metro State. Another 50-50 ball, but timed perfectly by Riley Ladke. The H is silent. Riley Ladke with the block. And now Sonoma State calls a timeout to talk things over. We're going to keep things here as Metro State leads 22-20 here in this first match. For this 2021 WWU Invitational, we have MSU Denver facing Sonoma State as we speak, but later today we'll have Central face MSU Denver, again, the number 11th ranked team in the nation at 5 p.m. And then tonight at 7:30, the number 14th ranked Western Washington University Vikings will play the other squad, Sonoma State, at 7:30 here at WECU Court. Should be a great day. We have even a better day tomorrow because instead of 3 volleyball games, we have 4 as MSU Denver takes on Chaminade at 10 a.m. tomorrow here at WECU Court, followed by Central Washington versus Sonoma State at 12:30 p.m. Chaminade will take on Sonoma State after that at 5 p.m. And the number 14th ranked Western Washington University Vikings will take on the number 11th ranked MSU Denver. And it will be a great match right there. 2 powerhouses, Ben. It's going to be very exciting tomorrow here at WECU Court.
Now, we haven't seen Chaminade play yet, but so far the Roadrunners look really good. Sonoma State looks aggressive. We know what Central and Western is always going to be fun. Every single one of these games is going to be really, really fun.
As that one goes wide, so a point to Sonoma State, so they bounce back from the timeout. They get the point. It is 22-21.
Really a great set there. I believe it was Mengenhart, number 7, who set the set behind her, allowed the attack to go right down the line with it just a bit wide.
And Jaden Chris is going to serve as that one goes long, so unfortunate service error by Sonoma State. So MSU Denver now 2 points away from taking this first set.
Live and die by the serve for the Seawolves. 3 service aces, 3 service errors.
Riley Ladke is going to serve here. as that one almost goes long, but instead it's a service ace. So we're going to go to set point here as Ladke's going to serve once more. Metro State up 24-21.
That was Jaden Chris. That ball might have gone long. She thought it wasn't going to. Then she couldn't make up her mind, just got a touch out of bounds.
Another good serve by Ladke. And on the attack, Sonoma State. And that's how this set is going to end. Corsentino gets the kill, and Metro State takes this first set of the tournament against Sonoma State 25-21. And I believe we are not going to switch sides here like it's normally done in collegiate volleyball, but we will be right back after a couple minutes with this second set. Again, MSU wins the first set 25-21 over Sonoma State. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the 2021 Western Washington University Invitational here at WECU Court in Bellingham, Washington. Metro State wins the first set 25-21 over Sonoma State. We're going to go to Ben Bagley for some stats. Ben, go ahead.
Back and forth in set number 1. 9 ties, 5 lead changes. First, let's look at Sonoma State, who dropped that first set. They hit at just .065%, so really not hitting very well. Offense not flowing, but it is flowing through Emily Eaton. She had 14 total attacks, 5 kills. Both of those lead the team. And for MSU Denver, who won that first set, Michaela McClinton with 5 kills, leading the team. And Kaylee Corsentino has 3. Their setter, Jessa Mangenhart, has been playing quite well. 8 assists early on.
And we're getting ready to start this second set here again. Both teams on the same side, not switching sides here due to COVID regulations. But we're getting ready to start. Next match will be at 5 p.m. of this tournament. MSU Denver will take on Central Washington at 5 p.m. And then after that, at 7:30, Western Washington University will take on Sonoma State. But we're starting this second set here at WECU Court. And Jennifer Treffin is going to serve for Sonoma State.
Jennifer Treffin, we mentioned her earlier. We mentioned her more once again. She was top 5 in 5 different categories for the Seawolves last year. We'll get into that later in the match.
And a pancake by Sonoma State, and they allow it. Again, Ben, we brought this up in seasons past. You usually see about one of those every 2 or 3 matches, and Sonoma State takes advantage of it. So Sonoma State up 1-0 early in this second set.
You can definitely tell early on that MSU Denver has a bit more power, almost a little more Goliath-y. Sonoma State have to be a little more tricky, a little more thoughtful with their attacks. A nice tricky one there to score the first point of this second set.
And that one is pushed. Great job by Ladke. Finding the spot on the court. Good hustle by Sonoma State and the libero Riley Bama. But we are tied here at 1 as Ladke is going to serve for Metro State. On the attack, deflected. And that one, it looks like that one went into the net, so Sonoma State with the 2-1 lead, and they're going to serve.
Kaylee Corsentino with the attack error there. She's flashed some power. 3 kills, 6 total attacks.
Over by us. Luckily, we didn't have to do anything about that.
I was ready.
And on the attack, and it goes long. No deflection there, and we are tied here at 2.
That was Riley Anderson for the Seawolves. Just way too much power. Michaela McClinton, the team leader in kills so far, back to serve.
McClinton, right-handed serve. Cross court, deflected. Tried to hit back, but MSU Denver with the point. They're up 3-2.
Riley Anderson trying to get a bit too cute with it there. Trying to get an over on the second touch. She could have just set it and set up a bigger attack. Tried to get sneaky, did not pan out.
McClinton going to serve again for MSU Denver. Good serve by the sophomore. On the attack, that was Treffin. That time, that was Amy Treffin on the attack, and she gets it. We're tied here at 3.
Treffin hit that ball right at McClinton when she was in position for it. She was ready. The ball just went awry. Tie game.
The libero Riley Bama is going to serve. And that's good defense by Sonoma State. On the attack, and Kiana Richardson puts it away. Looks like that deflected off the net a little bit, but hits some of that tan area of the court, which is in. Sonoma State up 4-3. As that one is deflected, good defense by Richardson. Almost a 50-50 ball, but went on the side, and they're going to get 4 hits here. So good defense by Metro State on that rally, and we're tied here at 4. And Ben, this is exactly how the first set started.
Yeah, but you can notice in this set, feels a little bit different to me. MSU Denver, they're really attacking very heavily, and Sonoma State is having to respond to what Denver is doing. They're not being able to set up their own attacks. The Roadrunners are really dictating the pace of this game right now.
And a miss hit on the set. A little out-of-system play, Jennifer Treffin. And Metro State gets the point. They're up 5-4.
The Seawolves really have not had a fluid offensive set this entire second set. We'll see if on this serve they can set something up.
And good communication by Metro State, keeping that play alive, as that one was put away by Sonoma State, and it almost looked like it went off Corsentino's head.
Much better offensive possession for the Seawolves on that one. A couple of nice returns, couple of nice sets, couple of nice kill attacks, and the point.
And Slayton is going to serve for Sonoma State. Going for that corner. On the attack, that's good defense by Treffin, and Richardson on the attack. Good job by Metro State to keep it alive. And that one is put away. And it looks like that was...
Looks like Riley Ladke on
that was Ladke
one.
on that one. Good work by Ladke to put it away. And Corsentino is going to serve.
Ladke now with 3 kills on 8 attempts.
Metro State up 6-5. Richardson on the attack as that one goes long, but they're going to get the deflection. And for this tournament, like we normally have here at Western Washington University for GNAC matches, we normally have replay, but for this tournament, there is no replay. So the call on the court will stand regardless of what the refs call. Even though I did look like that one was definitely deflected.
Yes.
Richardson with the serve. And Metro State gets it back after Richardson bumps it over, and that's good placement by Metro State. They're up 7-6, and again, back and forth, back and forth.
Roadrunners, we've seen all their power. They're also doing a nice job of just finding the open area on the opponent's side of the court. Not a power shot there, just finding the soft spot and placing the ball.
Chanchuli with the serve for Metro State, and she's right there to set it up for the bump, and the out-of-system play works as Ladke places it in the front right area off of that set by Chanchuli, and Metro State is up 8-6.
Yeah, and once again, just finding the soft spot and putting the ball there.
And that's a good serve by Chanchuli. A lot of mustard behind that one. That's good defense, but better offense by Sonoma State as Jaden Christ puts it away. Sonoma State now down 1.
That's one of those times that everybody says, mine on mine, wait, yours, 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 and then nobody ends up going for it. Bit of an error on offense there, obviously, for the Roadrunners.
That's me every time I play volleyball ever. Richardson with the serve. On the attack, good defense by Sonoma State. Christ again, but that one is blocked, but looks like they're going to get Ladke for touching the net. She looked to the bench and said she didn't, but she's just going to let it go as Richardson gets the serve once more.
Officially the kill by Jaden Christ. She has 2 in a row.
And McClinton on the attack, but better defense by Sonoma State, but Metro State ends up coming out on top for that rally.
You better watch out for that number 12 in red. She is getting cooking. Michaela McClinton, every time she seems to touch the ball, on offense especially, she is looking to kill for a kill.
A lot of power for McClinton, the sophomore. A very good program. She will have 3 more years, including this one, as that one goes wide, so Metro State has a 2-point lead once again.
Back-to-back attack errors by Emily Eaton for the Seawolves. She leads the team in this match with 5 kills.
And that's a great serve by Jessa Meganhard. She gets the ace on that serve, and she's going to serve again. Metro State up 11-8. The lefty. And a great job by Metro State.
Man.
Alexis Benda puts it away. And that had some power behind it, Ben. And we're going to go to a break here, but we're actually going to keep things here as Metro State leads 12-8.
So Metro State already up 1-0, leading here in the second set. Let's take a look at what they did last season. I mentioned they were 15-2. They ranked number 3 in the national rank. And here's a great fact about this team. They are one of 4 teams in NCAA Division II that has made the NCAA tournament 20 straight seasons. The other ones, if you're a fan of Division II volleyball, you'll know these team names. Tampa is one of the other teams. They defeated Western in the 2018 National Championship. Cal State Bernardino, the 2019 champs. And then Nebraska Kearney, the 2019 runner-ups. So all these national championship caliber teams, MSU Denver is right up there with 20 straight NCAA tournament appearances. However, for the Roadrunners, they have not in those 20 years passed the regional stage of the tournament. So they'll be looking to not only make the postseason once again, but actually punch through, ideally win their region, and try to make some waves into competing in the NCAA tournament. But 20 years of excellence with this program. They reached number 3 in the national rankings last year, coming in here at number 11. Head coach Jenny Glenn, this is her 6th season. Her winning percentage is .760. Wins across the board for this program, just looking to take that next step in the postseason.
And everyone's goal is to make it to the Elite 8 at the end of the day. And MSU Denver could end up doing that this season. But everybody at this tournament has a possibility of doing that as well.
Yeah.
as Sonoma State gets the point as that one goes wide on that attack, actually on that block attempt by Metro State. So Sonoma State now down 3, and Treffin is going to serve. And this is Jennifer Treffin that's going to serve for Sonoma State. And McClinton, not a lot of power on that one, but great adjustment by the sophomore and great placement as MSU Denver leads 13-9.
Not a lot of power. It doesn't matter. As I mentioned, she's operating on all cylinders right now. She actually has the Seals a little bit scared of her power. They backed off. She was able to just dump it right over for her 6th kill.
And Ladke had a great serve to start, and on the attack, Sonoma State hits it long, and MSU Denver up 14-9, and Ladke's going to serve once more. Ladke, the sophomore from Gillette, Wyoming, Campbell County High School. As that one goes wide. And Ladke is going to serve again. Metro State up 15-9.
Largest lead of the entire match here.
And another ace by Ladke. That one was better to be lucky than good as it hits the net and dies in the no man's land, but this isn't tennis. In tennis, that would be a let.
Yes.
But in volleyball, that's an ace as Ladke will serve, and they're up 16-9. Another good serve by Ladke, and that is back-to-back aces by Ladke, the sophomore. And Sonoma State has no choice but to call a timeout, and that is 3 straight sets actually for Ladke. And Metro State is on a roll, and we're going to go to a break. Metro State up 1 set to 0, and they're up 17-9 here in the second set. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Western Washington University Invitational here in 2021 at WECU Court on a campus of Western Washington University in Bellingham, Washington. First match of the tournament as Metro State Denver faces off against Sonoma State. Metro State Denver up 1 set to 0, and they're up 17-9 here in the second set. Coming out of a timeout, as Sonoma State scores, but before that point by Sonoma State, MSU Denver was on a 9-1 run, Ben, and they are really getting into the swing of things.
I know MSU Denver was on a 9-1 run, now 9-2, but that was a beautiful play by the Seawolves on that last one. The fast attack, the set right into just almost the carryover, right straight down.
And it's good to come out of a timeout, and that one looked like it was on the other side of the antenna, and yes, good call by the official on that play. And so 2 straight points coming out of a timeout for Sonoma State. They're trying to get back into this second set and potentially go into the third set tied at 1. And Christ on that serve for Sonoma State, but Corsentino, the sophomore, another underclassman for Metro State, puts it away. Metro State up 18-11.
Kaylee Corsentino has been showing some power. Her and McClinton. McClinton number 12 serving right now. Those two, both outside hitters, they have been hitting the lights out of the ball.
Both sophomores. Where's Ladke? On the attack. And Amy Treffin hits it into the net. So Metro State, they now lead 19-11.
And I will correct myself, McClinton is a middle blocker, not an outside hitter. And that is now 13 attack errors for the Sonoma State Seawolves. That's 5 more than the Roadrunners have.
And another good serve by McClinton. On the attack, and that one just gets in there. So Emily Eaton with the kill. She's the redshirt senior.
Here in the second set, the Roadrunners have a 7-point lead. They're hitting at a .389 percentage. Seawolves just 174.
Cross-court set. Good defense by Sonoma State, but they hit it right back. And that is a block by Richardson. So Sonoma State now down by 6. And they need to go on a run here to try to get back into this set and potentially tie things up here. Bema with the serve, and she gets the dig as well. Richardson on the attack. Some more good defense by Metro State. And a great job by Metro State. That was Alexis Benda. And she did a little bit of a deke right there. She went for the power hit, and at the last second just tapped it over, found a good spot in the court, and Metro State is now up by 7.
On the previous point, Benda got blocked and lost the point. That one, instead of going for the exact same thing, she feinted it and then just hit it nice, easy over for the deke and the point.
That one looks like it's going long. Chershia with the service error for Metro State. And so Sonoma State is now down by 6 once more. Serving for Sonoma State is Slayton. Right-handed serve, knuckles it over. 50-50 ball, great save by Chershia. Richardson again on the attack, and some more good defense. And there's Corsentino once more with the kill. Metro State up by 7, and now she's going to serve.
And remember here, MSU Denver is ranked number 11 in the country. This is one of the best teams in all of Division II volleyball. We're seeing it on display. Great defense, very flexible, very able to get to balls all over the court, and power on offense.
And Corsentino, service error, goes wide. And she comes out of the match now. Kaden Rexis replaces her, and serving for Sonoma State, Megan Trottier. Midway serve. And that one is pushed over again by Ladke. 50-50 ball. And good hustle. And Ladke again puts it away as McClinton comes in the match once more for Ember Canty.
Now, Ladke is also looking very, very good. So clever on offense. She had 3 different attacks there just on that possession. She pushed one short, it was saved. She pushed another one, it was blocked. Finally got one down for the kill.
And Chanchuli with a great dig after a really good serve as well. That one is pushed out. Trishia with the set, and on the attack, Ladke, but good defense by Sonoma State as Richardson tries to find a spot on the court, as that one's going to go long. Evelyn Lai with the attack error for Metro State. Or Evelyn Lai, my apologies. It looks like they're trying to wipe down the court a little bit, make sure no one slips and hurts themselves.
Swips in the slut.
Yes, without a doubt.
Slips in the sweat.
As that one goes long on Richardson's serve. And Metro State 2 points away from taking this second set. And if they take the second set, they'll go up 2-0 as Megan Hart on the serve. And that one is blocked, and it looks like it deflected off of Sonoma State. That was Jessie Hobbs. So great defense by Metro State. And Megan Hart is going to serve once more And here we're at set point for Metro State.
Now it's Riley Ladke on that kill. She's taken over the second set.
And a service error for Metro State.
Metro State and Sonoma State each now with 4 service errors. The Seawolves have 4 service aces. The Roadrunners have 6. Overall in the match, the Roadrunners hitting at .233, Seawolves at .083.
And Jennifer Treffin is going to serve, trying to keep this second set alive as Ladke hits it wide. So Sonoma State now only down by 6.
I always find it so interesting how great offensive players choose to attack when it's on set point or match point or wherever you have it. Riley Ladke there trying to get one down the line. It goes out of bounds.
And a great out-of-system play as Ladke just has to tap it over. And a 50-50 ball.
Good play by McClinton.
On the attack as that one is in. Emily Eaton gets it on the line. And Treffin is going to serve again.
Eaton now 24 total attacks, 8 kills.
And that's a good hitting percentage right there. And on the attack, as that one goes wide. So that's how the second set is going to end as Metro State takes the second set 25-19. They lead 2-0. And we're going to take another break here. When we come back, third set between Sonoma State and Metro State Denver. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the WWU Invitational here at WECU Court. Metro State facing off against Sonoma State. They're up 2-0. We're going to go to Ben Bagley with some stats. Ben, go ahead.
Errors were the name of the set for the Sonoma State Seawolves. They had 8 attack errors and 3 service errors compared to 4 attack errors and 1 service error by the Roadrunners. Roadrunners hitting at .219. Sonoma State hitting at just .091. In the entire match, they're hitting just .078. Also 4 service aces for the Roadrunners, 3 by Riley Ladke in that second set. She has really come alive. Let's take a look at some overall stats. Right now leading the Seawolves is still Emily Eaton with 8 kills. Leading the Roadrunner is Michaela McClinton with 6. Riley Ladke has 5, and Kaylee Corsentino has 5 as well.
And we're getting ready to start this third set. First set of the weekend, actually first match of the weekend between MSU Denver and Sonoma State. Got 2 more matches tonight. 5 o'clock, Central Washington will take on MSU Denver, and at 7:30, Western Washington will take on Sonoma State. And we're starting this third set here. Jessa Meganhart is gonna serve. The left-hander, Meganhart, a senior. And we're underway here. Richardson on the attack, and she puts it away.
It's maybe a bit of a different look for the Seawolves here. I mentioned throughout this game that they've been, kind of sneaky, kind of tapping balls over, trying to be creative with it. Right there, pure power, but giving them the lead.
And now serving is Jaden Chris, the redshirt sophomore. On the attack, Ladke, as that one is dug out, pushed over, and put away by Sonoma State.
Jessa Meganhart, number 7, the setter. She kind of got in the way of that ball. There was a defender in line to dig it out. Looked like Meganhart may have been trying to do a little bit too much on defense there. And the Roadrunners are quickly in a 2-0 hole.
And Leilani Hallman with the kill for Sonoma State. And she also has that block. 50-50 ball. As that one goes long, so Sonoma State up 3-0 to start this third set. And Jaden Chris is going to serve again for Sonoma State.
I haven't checked the past scores, but I believe this might be the biggest lead of the match for the Seawolves.
And I believe you're right. As McClinton on the attack, but that's a great dig. As Richardson just has to hit it over, and fantastic angle, but it goes out.
And a fantastic save by our play-by-play man.
I don't know who to throw this to. There we go. All right. I never know what to do when I get the ball in that situation.
I was doing a basketball game last year, and it came directly to me, and I caught it. And the referee said, no, don't touch it, because she had to go and disinfect the entire ball. I was like, lady, it was coming right at me.
Exactly. And so on that serve by Ladke, as it goes into the net, Sonoma State up 4-1. But we just have to play it, how we see it. We don't know what to do with it. We're not playing. We're talking. That's
head on
what
a
we're
swivel.
doing.
Head on a swivel.
Yes. As that one goes wide. And Sonoma State is up 5-1, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a timeout here by Metro State.
MSU Denver playing sloppy, an attack error by Michaela McClinton. Already 2 attack errors early in this third set.
Sonoma State with a powerful start. I mean, they're up 6-1. And if you saw this third set, you would not have thought that they lost the first 2.
No chance. Here come the Seawolves. We're going to take a quick timeout. We will be right back after about a minute with the Sonoma State Seawolves leading 6-1 here in the third set.
We thank all the fans and attendants for attending the Western Washington Volleyball Invitational. And thank you for wearing your face coverings in the past while the facility to keep community and everyone safe.
And welcome back to the 2021 Western Washington University Invitational here at WECU Court in Bellingham, Washington. MSU Denver taking on Sonoma State. MSU Denver up 2-0, but in this third set, Sonoma State is up 6-1. Ben, what have you seen differently from Sonoma State here?
Sonoma State just bringing the effort. They're just bringing the hammer, putting it right down, and MSU Denver has been making a lot of offensive mistakes, really just not looking like what we saw through the first 2 sets.
As that one goes into the net, so that's a 4-hit possession, illegal for volleyball, and Sonoma State up 7-1.
And that's just another example of it. I don't think this big Sonoma State lead, they've certainly been playing well error-free here in the third set, but the Roadrunners have just looked all out of sorts.
And Riley Anderson in the game for the first time, the freshman for Metro State. So that one is put away and it goes upstairs, almost hits the camera, thank God it didn't. And we're up, and it did not hit the camera. Good, okay, I was seeing something happening up there, but 7-2, Sonoma State leads, and McClinton's gonna serve.
That was a great set by Jessa Mangenhart. A little bit too far, but Alexis Brenda knocked it straight down.
On the attack, ouch. 50-50 ball, great job, and that's gonna be 4 hits. Great defense, great offense by Sonoma State. And they are up 8-2.
Amy Treffin with the kill there. Sonoma State finally finding their swagger. Up 8-2 here. One of the beautiful things about volleyball, I love these sports that aren't timed. Every single point matters. There is certainly potential for a big comeback here.
And Slayton's gonna serve again for Sonoma State as that one knuckles over. Out of system play. And a great job by Ember Canty as Megan Hart gets the assist on that play. She also comes out. Looks like Aveline Lai is back in the game as well for Metro State. It looks like Chershia is the one that serves as that one goes long, so 2 straight points by Metro State. They're now down by 4 in this 3rd set.
That one was long by Amy Treffin. We've seen a lot from these Seawolves. They're pushing the ball long a lot of the time. A lot of power, not very controlled power.
And on the attack, and it goes long, just like what you said, but actually that one is deflected, so point Sonoma State.
That one they can get a pass on. That one was deflected right at the net.
And with the deflection, Sonoma State up 9-4.
And there are not many fans, mostly teams and some, it looks like parents here in Carver Gymnasium, but it is an electric atmosphere. This is the first game of the season. These teams are feeling it.
And another point for Sonoma State.
It's another attack error by the Roadrunners. Already 4 attack errors and just 4 points for MSU Denver in set number 3.
And Angel Gamboa, her 2nd serve. She's in the match. She's the junior. As that one goes into the net, so point Metro State. Metro State now down by 5, and Riley Anderson, the freshman, is going to serve. Right-handed serve here. On the attack, as that one's deflected, actually just goes out. So point Metro State, they're now down by 4.
Attack error was on Jaden Christ. She has 3 kills and 7 total attacks.
Another good serve by Riley Anderson. Great dig, 50-50 ball actually. That was more of a dump by Ember Canty, but she gets it back and she puts it away. So 3 straight points for Metro State, and they're now down 3.
Ember Canty getting aggressive at the net, all 6'2" of her. Getting up, slamming it down.
And a good knuckle serve as Riley Anderson gets the ace. And that's 4 straight points for Metro State, and they're now only down 2.
Metro State has the swagger back. We've seen a couple of errors by Sonoma State. They still have the lead here. Still time to turn around the momentum.
And another good serve by Anderson, and Canty is right there to put it away. And that is 5 straight points for Metro State.
Well, talk about momentum. I just say Sonoma State could get it back, but it is all on the side of the Roadrunners right now. As you mentioned, 5 straight points. Ember Canty right in the middle of it. It's a 1-point game.
And Anderson again, a good serve. But they're gonna get Sonoma State, I guess, for going over the net on that one. That was Emily Hernandez, who's now in the game now. But we're actually gonna keep things here as there's a timeout on the floor. And we're going to have Ben give you some great information here, Ben.
So we talked about the MSU Denver Roadrunners last time. Now let's quickly look at the Sonoma State Seawolves. They play in the CCAA, the California Collegiate Athletic Association. They did not play last year due to COVID. In 2019, they were 18-10. They were second in the CCAA. They went to the NCAA tourney in 2008, all the way to 2015, made another appearance in 17, looking to make it back. But of course, in the CCAA, they compete against Cal State San Bernardino, the 4-time defending conference champions. The last time Cal State Bernardino was not the conference champions was in 2015 when Sonoma State beat them. Head coach of the Seawolves is Bear Grossel. This is his 20th season, the 4-time CCAA Coach of the Year. He led his squad to be the West Regional Champs in 2014. So certainly a program in a little bit of a rebuild, but has some their recent history is very, very successful. A very competitive division in the CCAA, and they're showing out here, looking good against a top 15 opponent in the MSU Denver Roadrunners.
And we're back from a timeout. Thank you, Ben, for that information. As Riley Anderson serves again as Metro State is on a 6-0 run, and Sonoma stops the bleeding. They're up 11-10 now, and they're going to serve.
Finally a kill by Jaden Christ. For the Roadrunners, we saw an attack error, a kill, a service ace, a kill, an attack error, a service error, getting points in all kinds of ways. Sonoma State head coach Bear Grossel, nicely timed timeout, recenter, and they have the lead back.
As that one goes long on that serve, unfortunate service error by Emily Eaton. McClinton back in the game now for MSU Denver, replacing Ember Canty, and serving is Ashlyn Chan-Chuli, the libero for Metro State, and we're tied at 11. Knuckles it over. That one had 0 rotation on it, as Hernandez just has to tap it over. On the attack, Evelyn Lai puts it away, and Metro State, for the first time this set, is up 12-11.
And you can just see how fluid this offense is from the Roadrunners. Sideline to sideline, they just move the ball laterally so well to stretch out the defense and just smack it down before they even have a chance to reset.
And that's a good serve, but a great dump by Sonoma State. That was Slayton with the dump, definitely deking Metro State, thinking that she was just going to set it over to a potential attack. And she dumped it over, and we are tied here at 12.
Sonoma State is scrappy, getting creative once again to tie this game back up.
Treffin again with the serve, and fantastic
My goodness.
play by Metro State. And that was a great assist by Chershia, and an even better attack and kill by Aveline Lai, as her whole half, I guess half her arm was over the net on that play, or at least above the net. As Ladke sends it back, Metro State now 14-12, and then Metro State is on a 10-2 run.
It's Ladke, it's Aveline Lai, it's Michaela McClinton. They have so many talented attackers. A service ace there. This team right now is rolling. Sonoma State definitely had the edge. I mentioned it was because the MSU Denver offense just looked out of sync, out of whack. They weren't connecting. Well, now they are on a massive run because of it.
And Megan Hart with another ace to her credit. Another good serve behind it. And Sonoma State with the point. Jaden Christ puts it away, as Amy Treffin is going to replace Angel Gamboa for Sonoma State, and Jaden Christ is going to serve.
Jaden Christ with her 5th kill of the match, 2nd on the team.
And that's a good serve by Christ. Good play.
My goodness.
And that's another great overall play by Metro State, as Ladke puts it away. She gets the kill. She's going to serve, and Metro State is up 16-13.
Now remember, Ladke had 3 straight service aces just a set ago. But my goodness, the offensive powers on this team are really showing. Ladaki's doing very, very well. McClinton's doing well. Ember Canty, there's just so many good attackers for the Roadrunners.
And that's a great block, but I have no idea how Chanchuli was able to dig that block by Sonoma State, but nonetheless, Metro State up 17-13.
Hey, that's the point of the position, right? The libero get all the balls that have gone awry. The rest of the Roadrunners are looking to attack as they do. The libero just waiting for the mistake. She found it, she caught it, and they got the point.
And Ladke is going to serve again. Metro State up 17-13 on a 14-3 run here. On the attack, it goes long, make it a 15-3 run, and Metro State has all the momentum right here, and Sonoma State is going to call a timeout to talk things over. Metro State up 2-0, and they're up in this third set, 18-13. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the 2021 WWU Invitational here at Western Washington University in Bellingham, Washington. Third set of this first match of the tournament. Metro State now up 18-14 after that Sonoma State point, but Metro State down 10-4 early in this third set. Before that timeout and before that point, we're up 18-13, and they're also up 2-0 trying to take this third set. And on the attack as that one goes into the net. So Sonoma State, after that timeout, 2 quick points trying to get back into this thing.
This is the time for them to go on a run. You need to go on a run when the other team's at 18, 19, 20, not when they're at 22, 23, 24. This game is not yet out of reach for the Seawolves, or I should say the set. Let's see how they continue.
And that's a great block. Fantastic block by Leilani Hallman. Timed it perfectly. And 3 straight points by MSU. Actually, check that, by Sonoma State. And they're only down by 2. And Metro State calls a timeout to talk things over. Only up by 2. And we're going to keep things here, Ben. And actually, what I was going to say here is that, Ben, Metro State, 7 points away from the sweep, but they have given up the last 3 points after having momentum for a good part of the match. What do they have to do to get back on the momentum side?
Well, in the last couple times out, I've been taking off my headset and listening in to head coach Jenny Glenn. And what she's really been saying is just run our offense. We have power. We just give it the effort, set up the attacks, and we can do it. And we've certainly seen they have. Both teams, though, I believe, it is the first game of the season for both of them. A little bit sloppy on both ends. Not the cleanest sets, not the cleanest attacks, not the cleanest serves. This is for both sides. We've seen tons of, jaw-dropping moments, lots of power, lots of good blocks, all the fun stuff, but a little bit sloppy on both sides. So whatever team can clean it up quicker is going to be the one to take this set.
Sonoma State is going to serve here. Riley Bama with the serve. And back in the game now is Riley Anderson, the freshman. Another block somehow keeps it alive. Tapped over, and Sonoma State, after that timeout, has provided some great defense as McClinton puts it away. Great timing by the sophomore, and Metro State now up 19-16, and McClinton's going to serve.
Really strong net play from both teams. Even if this match ends up as a sweep, don't count the Seawolves out. This is their first game of the season. They have plenty more games coming up in this tournament. They have been good. Just need to clean up some errors like that one right there. But this is a Sonoma State team. They have a lot of veteran leadership compared to MSU Denver, who's very, 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 very young. Sonoma State just feeling it out, settling back in. This is more of a rebuilding year for them. Their coach, Bear Grassel, getting them settled in. They'll be okay.
As McClinton with another ace on the attack. Out of system play here as McClinton goes for her first assist. As Riley Anderson looks like she mishit it on the attack, and that's good defense. As McClinton just has to hit it over. Treffin, cross court, deflected, and it looks like Emily Eaton's gonna get that kill. So Sonoma State now down by 3. And Slayton is gonna serve for Sonoma State. Hernandez also in the game for Sonoma State.
That last kill was by Emily Eaton, her 10th.
And a serve that looks like it could have gone wide, but better be safe than sorry, and Metro State still gets the point.
Now, both of these teams have been having trouble defending that little floater, and just, they just touch it over. Neither team has been able to really stop that. It's really caused out-of-formation plays for both sides, and it's happened over and over and over again. I'm surprised neither team has made an adjustment to really account for that shot.
On the attack, and that one is dug out but goes out of bounds. So Aveline Lai with another kill, and Metro State now 3 points away from taking this first match.
Aveline Lai, 166 kills last year, 2.9 per set. She hit at a percentage of .371. Great offensive player.
And Anderson on the attack, and she gets it in there. Riley Anderson, the freshman. Metro State now 2 points away from taking this match.
As this match potentially winds down here, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's game, 7:30, Western versus MSU Denver. I have never seen a team in person hit the ball as hard as as Western does. MSU Denver might have a shot at that crown. So when the Vikings and the Roadrunners go up against each other, there are going to be massive attacks on both sides. It's going to be a slugfest. Make sure to tune in tomorrow night, 7:30, Western versus MSU Denver. It is going to be an offensive showcase.
Tershia with the serve for Metro State. Match point, and it looks like that's how this match is going to end. So Metro State with the sweep as they win 25-21, 25-19, and then 25-17. And in just a few moments, Ben Bagley is going to give you some stats from this match. But Ben, Metro State looked really good. Sonoma State looked good as well. This was a good first match of the tournament, and we're looking forward to the rest of the matches here this weekend.
And we got some great teams coming up. Central Washington, always a scrappy team. Of course, we have the host, your Western Washington Vikings. In my opinion, maybe I'm biased, the most fun team to watch in Division II. We got a ton of excitement, ton of electricity, good teams, good coaches, good volleyball in this first match. And the Roadrunners ended up taking the 3-0 sweep. Great way to start off the season for the number 11th ranked squad, led by head coach Jenny Glenn. And quickly here, let's wrap it up with some final stats, starting with the Sonoma State Seawolves. Leading the way was Eaton with 10 kills. Christ had 5. Treffin and Hallman each had 4. They hit at just .089. Didn't hit all too well. Offensive had a lot of errors. They had a total of 22 attack errors compared to just 17 by MSU Denver. Their leaders leading the way was McClinton and Ladke with 7 kills each. Lai and Canty each had 6. They hit at a percentage of .211. They had 9 service aces. It just looked absolutely dominant offensively, tons of power. We'll see if any of the defenses here in this tournament can slow them down. And I'm excited to see both of these teams play again.
And join us at 5 p.m. as Central Washington will take on the team that just won in this last match, Metro State University Denver. That match will start at 5 p.m. Following that match will be Western Washington University taking on Sonoma State. I'm Sean Church alongside Ben Bagley. We'll be back here at 5 p.m. Join us then.